When I was a child, the ability to do a turn or sort of a party piece was considered a great asset, and it was very much part of our social lives in those days. I can well remember Burl Ives on the radio singing with his guitar very simple little folk songs and playing chords that a beginner such as myself could master. Little did I know at that time that I was going to have the great pleasure of not only meeting but working with the great man. And may I tell you a little story? He came to our house one night for dinner, and after dinner he suggested he'd like to go and see our children who were in bed. Now the children were completely bewildered as this big bearded man sat there playing the guitar and singing for them. The sadness of it was they didn't have the faintest idea who he was. And I've always described that little incident as the greatest waste of excitement I'd ever known. I felt like climbing into the bed myself so he could sing for me. Now I'm going to sing you a Burl Ives song that you won't immediately associate with him, but he sang this for me at rehearsals and then added, "You can sing this when you're a little bit older." Well, I'm a little bit older, so here we go. Seems the snow is a-falling a bit deeper these days, and they're building the stairs a bit steeper these days, and the town's really changing in so many ways. Time, time, time. The young folks are growing exceptionally tall, and the newspaper print is becoming quite small, and the folks speak so softly you can't hear them at all. Time, time, time. The jokes don't seem as witty as the old jokes once were, and the girls aren't half as pretty as I remember her. And today in the park a young man called me sir. Time, time, time. Oh, I'm not quite as anxious for fame or success, and my eye finds the girl with the plain white dress, and I cling a bit longer to each warm caress. Time, time, time. So I breathe a bit heavy when I'll climb up a hill, but what of it, my life now is much more fulfilled. But they're tearing down buildings that I watch them build. Time, time, time.